Lisa. Today I'm back with another favorites video, which is definitely one of my favorite types of videos to do for you guys. I don't know why, I guess it has to do with the fact that I know that you enjoy them too. Throughout the month I will actually write down all of my favorites, and when it's time to present them, I don't know why, but I just get so excited about it. Anyways, I think we just get started with my first favorite, which has been the Thin Tea Detox Kit by the Australian brand Thin Tea. This is actually a 28-day detox, and I've been testing it for about 14 days for now, so for 2 weeks, so I'm halfway through. And you guys know I'm totally into detox teas. I know a lot of people don't believe in them, but I do, and I've actually written a full blog post about the detox concept and how it works and why it should be done, and you can check that out right here. I'm gonna link it up here. And you might also remember that I did a whole video on the tiny tea. I really like the tiny tea. However, with the tiny tea you only have one type of tea you drink twice a day, whereas with the thin tea, whoopsie, sorry, with the thin tea you actually have two different types of tea. So you have the detox tea for the morning, which kind of tastes like a herbal tea. I have a hard time describing it. And then there's also the fat burner tea, which contains a lot of peppermint, which is why it tastes mostly like peppermint. Honestly, I think those actually taste better than the tiny teas, even though I like their flavor, but it gets kind of boring after like 3 weeks. The great thing about these teas is, of course, that they're vegan, they're gluten-free, they're dairy-free, there's nothing added, there's no caffeine in them. So they are safe to drink. Like, you don't have to worry about a laxative effect or about getting stomach aches or anything. It's just a natural way to detox and cleanse your body, to boost your metabolism and to boost fat burning. And this is also said to suppress your appetite, and that is definitely something I can say works. Sometimes I really crave a lot of candy and sweet stuff, and sometimes I'm someone, I'll just eat, you know, out of boredom. Like, not that I'm bored, I just I'm not hungry, but I'll still eat something. And this tea actually really helps to control your appetite and to only eat like at certain times and not like just eat for the sake of eating. Apart from suppressing your appetite and boosting fat burning, it's also said to alkalize your body and to reduce bloating, which is not really a problem I have. And when it comes to the whole weight loss thing, I'm really not the best person to talk about it because I'm not trying to lose any weight, and I don't think I actually lost weight on this. But what I've noticed is, first off, the appetite suppression, and also the fact that I've been feeling really energized the past 2 weeks, which I love. Like, I wasn't tired or sluggish. It's also said to clear the skin, which is not something I have experienced so far. I actually feel like my skin has gotten a little worse the past 2 weeks, but this is probably a side effect of the detox, because as we all know, the skin is an organ too, and when your body detoxes, it can also detox through the skin, so some of the bad stuff will come out through your skin. So that is actually a very good sign if you're getting pimples on a detox, because then you know your body's really trying to cleanse itself. So I'm assuming that like the breakouts I've been having have to do with the tea, which basically means it's working. So I'm really excited to see how it's gonna be in the next 2 weeks. And speaking of pimples and breakouts, this month I tried a new face wash. I got this at Douglas, or Douglas you would probably say. This is more like, I guess it's kind of like Sephora in the United States. It's more like a fancy store where you can get makeup and skincare products and everything. And I just went in there and had this lady recommend me this one. It costs only €5. It's by the brand Venus. I think it's an Italian brand. I never tried them before because I just think the packaging is like not that exciting. No, it's not something you would look at straight away. But I tried it and I think it's a really good product, and it's really affordable. The scent is nice. It doesn't dry out my skin. Another favorite of mine have been figs this month, but not just any figs, not dried figs, because I don't like dried figs, but I just discovered fresh figs. I don't know why, I never ate them before. I guess because I only ate dried figs in the past and I never liked them, so I just figured I don't like the fruit at all. But I was so wrong. I love fresh figs. I think they're the tastiest thing ever. I think it's like eating candy, and if you get like the really ripe ones that are all purple and very soft, They are so delicious, and of course, because I love them so much, I had to create a smoothie recipe with fresh figs in it, and I also added dates to it, and I think it turned out so delicious. It's almost like a dessert, so if you want to try it, I will definitely link it up here. Something else I really loved this month was actually an article in a German magazine, or German, yeah, it's more like a magazine. It's called Focus, and the article was about how in Germany more and more people are buying vegan and vegetarian food, and how they are buying cosmetics that are more natural and organic and animal friendly and all of that. Even big well-known meat producers in Germany are now making vegetarian sausages and vegetarian alternatives, and one of them actually said that by the year 2020 they want to make 30% of their revenue, I think, from meatless products. And that is a meat company saying that. So that was really exciting to read. And it just proves that, you know, even if you're just one person, like, your decisions can actually affect a big companies. And speaking of vegan products, another favorite of mine this month was the vegan products more and more German supermarkets are selling. Recently, a new supermarket reopened in my neighborhood, and now when I go in there, like, there's actually signs everywhere that say vegan here, vegan there, and they're selling like vegan products, like vegan meat products, but also vegan cheese. And I've actually never seen vegan cheese in a regular German supermarket. And yeah, it costs around €3, which is a little more expensive than regular cheese, of course, but I really wanted to try it, and I think it tastes nice. It kind of reminds me of a very mild cheese with a little bit of paprika flavor. Stuff like that really excites me. And then I also discovered that I really like YouTube weddings, like when big YouTubers get married and they film the entire thing, like do a professional video and then put it online for the subscribers. And I noticed, like, it doesn't matter if I actually follow this YouTuber or if I know them or if I know the couple. I can watch the wedding and just sit there and like get teary eyes even though I don't know the people. I don't know why but I just noticed that's really something I enjoy doing. And this morning I actually watched Aspen's and Parker's wedding, and same again, like, I don't even follow them, like, I don't watch her videos on a, like, never, but I just watched the wedding and I got so teary and I was like, it's so romantic. I don't know why. Here's another cool favorite. It's the movie Poltergeist. Everyone knows this movie. And it's not like I've never seen this movie. It's just that currently we're trying to rewatch all of the like classic horror movies we enjoyed like from 4 or 5 years ago, because you know how it is, you watch it and you love it, but then like 4 years later you just remember that you love the movie, but you can't really remember what happened in each scene. So now we're kind of rewatching all of those movies, and this month I really enjoyed Poltergeist. One of the reasons why I love this movie so much is because of the way the family is presented. Like, if you look at them, they really make you feel like as if they are a real family and not just actors. And I don't know how they used to do that, because nowadays I feel like this is not like happening in any movies anymore, but for some reason, like, they made everything seem so real and authentic. And yeah, that's why I love the story so much. And speaking of story, like, the movie has a great story. There's always something happening, and I wouldn't necessarily like consider it like a really horror movie that scares you. Like, it's a horror movie, but it's more like an entertaining type of horror. That's how I would describe it. When it comes to music, my favorite song this month, which I've been listening to over and over and over, so now I'm at the point where I'm kind of tired of it, but it has definitely been a favorite, and it's been Green Machine by Caius. It's an awesome song, and of course I was listening to it whenever I was at the gym or when I got out of work and I was really like, oh, I just want to get home, I don't want to ride on the sticky subway, and then you just put on that music and you're like, whatever. If you've never heard it, you definitely have to listen to it if you like rock music. And another cool favorite is actually an article that yeah, it kind of inspired me. It's actually on scientific research from a year ago, so it's not something recent, but I never heard about this before. But it's about cats and other animals being able to see ultraviolet light. I think it's so interesting how we, always tend to think, okay, we know everything and we've researched so much and like there are no more secrets. And then suddenly they discover, your house cat has like a sixth sense and can see something you cannot see. And I just found this really interesting, and apparently cats can use this ability to kind of see urine and stuff, and other animals can see animals in the snow better if they're white animals. So I don't know, this is really interesting to me because, if you live with a pet at home and like this animal has some abilities that I don't have, and Clarence can see things that I cannot see. I don't know, it's very interesting to me. And finally, we're at my last favorite, which are two makeup products. And these are actually two products by the brand e.l.f. And if you're from North America, you know this brand probably because they are a very affordable drugstore brand. But here in Germany, they're not that well known because they don't actually have a German site. They don't sell their products in any German stores. You can only get them through one seller or on Amazon, and they don't even sell everything. But I heard so much good about this brand, so I really wanted to try them. And I actually ordered several products, some of which I didn't like, but these are my two favorite products. And of course they're eyebrow products because I love doing my eyebrows for some reason. So the first product I got is this eyebrow kit with an eyebrow wax and just a regular eyebrow powder. I got it in the darkest shade. And then I also got this eyebrow gel with little fibers in it, so it makes your eyebrows look fuller, and an eyebrow treatment which is supposed to make your brows grow thicker and fuller. You might remember 2 months ago I already showed you an eyebrow kit by the brand Pupa. However, this kit costs around 20 euros, whereas this I think was around 5 euros or less. Same with this one, I think this was like only 3 euros. So this brand is super affordable, and I actually like this one better than the expensive brand simply because it's so easy to apply it. Like, it goes on so smoothly, and I think the effect is very, very natural. So I just dip my brush into the wax and then into the powder, and then I just start like on the bottom of my brow and kind of push it inwards. If you want to know how I do my brows, you can check out my video right here. And then I finish off with the eyebrow gel, and it really gives a full effect on the eyebrows with the little fibers in there. And actually you don't need both of these products, so each of them is great on their own. I would say if you have very full eyebrows already and you just want to keep them in place, then I would recommend this product. However, if your eyebrows are a little sparse and you're missing like a few hairs on a few areas, then I would recommend using this one. And if you are a complete eyebrow freak like me, you can of course get both of them. So these were all my favorites for the month of October 2015. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and I'm also excited to read your comments on this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Thank you.